Guys, it's ZD here, and I am super excited to be going over something today that I know will change your life for the better, specifically around money. You know, haven't you realized there's so many people out there that have done all the money coaching you can think of, been to seminar after seminar, it keeps going to mastermind after mastermind, and they're never really better off in the long run. Why the hell does this happen? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why it happens, and it has to do with most programs do not work on your money identity. What is an identity? An identity is how you see yourself, how you show up to the world. And my question is to you, what are the labels or identities that you're wearing in your everyday business? You know, why do vegetarians not eat meat? Think about that for a second. Because they're vegetarians, that's why. It's not because, oh yeah, I don't like how they kill cows and everything. That's the meaning they give it, but the reality is, it's because of their identity. It's how they see themselves. It's the same thing as why do runners run? Why do they get anxious or nervous when they don't run for a week? If I grab a person that's a runner and I put the person into a room and say, you can't run for a week, why does that person start to freak out? Why? Because we always go back to our unconscious program or identity. So right now, if you're struggling and you're being broke right now, or you're not making money in your business, guess what? You identify yourself unconsciously that you're a person that doesn't make money. That's your identity. Just like why the smoker keeps smoking. It's not because they want to keep smoking, it's because their identity is, I am a smoker. And most people are walking around with labels after I am that are not supporting them. You know, why do I wear I am full stop? The reason I wear I am full stop is because we get to choose the label after I am. But most people have chosen labels from their parents. Most people have chosen from the social media, from freaking governments. They literally keep telling them, you're not good enough. There's a photo online of this model, and all of a sudden it's been photoshopped, and then you tell yourself when you look at that, I am not that. I am not good enough. And you start wearing this label around throughout your life. Or someone told you as a child that she's just shy. And then you're like, oh my God, I am shy. I need to wear I am shy. And then you literally govern your entire life with these identities. And most people keep running the same programs over and over again, haven't you realized? But I'm saying to you, if you're aware that every single identity is just not you, but it's just a label, you can take the labels off. I always say at my events, all identities carry with them consequences. You know, if you're a person that works really hard, let's just say, you're a person I said, I am a hard worker, and you work all the time with this label on, I'm a hard worker, this is what I do. Well, guess what? When you're on a date with your wife or your husband, you're still wearing the I'm a person that works really hard. So what you're doing is you're with your wife or your spouse, and all you're thinking about is, I need to work, I need to work, I need to work, and you can't be present. Why? It's not because there's something wrong, it's because you're still wearing the hard-working identity. So what does this mean? If all identities are on with Velcro, not super glue, what if I stripped away everything that you believe that you are? You know, I am a person that is not good with detail. You know, that's an identity. I am a person that's not good with websites. I am a person that's not good with money. I'm definitely not a saver. All this kind of identities, these labels that we keep stacking onto us. We just keep stacking more and more and more on. You know, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I am this, and we just keep modeling over and over again, going throughout our life with all of these identities on top of an unresolved self-image. An unresolved self-image. So it's like you coming to an event right now, and you go to an event and you learn about money. If you don't work on your unresolved self-image, it's just going to be more information over an unresolved. So what's that going to do? You're going to stay the same. Nothing's going to change. More information is not going to solve it. But getting to the root cause is, why do I say I am full stop? Because I am full stop. I am not just a coach. I can take off coach anytime, and I am just I am. And until you're okay with I am full stop, you can't choose a label after it. You have to strip away all of your shit. And this is what we do at my events. This is why I say, literally come to one of my events and we will strip off all the labels that you believe that you've been given. through a whole process for this. We rip all this shit off us. And then we get to the basis of I am full stop. And then when you get to that place, we get to choose it. But only can you choose it when you're okay with just I am full stop. What would happen if I am full stop was the naked version of you? Every single night before you went to bed, you take off all your clothes, all your identities, I am this, I am that, I am fun, I'm whatever. You take it all off. And then you go to sleep being I am full stop. You go to sleep and you go to sleep being I am full stop. I don't need to do anything or be anything for anyone. But then after that, you wake up in the morning and say, what do I want to be today? Who do I want to be today? Do I want to be the millionaire version of myself? Do I want to go in my closet, open up and say, I'm going to start wearing the jumper of being lazy today? Now question, is being lazy bad? Well, the answer is no. If you be lazy 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days in a row, yes, it starts to get bad. But isn't it good if you've been working your ass off to have a lazy day? Even to eat chocolate. I'm a lazy person today that eats chocolate. Can you be that every so often? Yes or no? Of course. But the reason we feel guilty when we start doing those things is because we're still wearing I'm a hard worker and now I'm going into eating chocolate and I shouldn't be eating chocolate, and then you all of a sudden feel guilty. It's what people do in the coaching space all the freaking time. They come in still being this employee in this job that they're in, trying to make I am a leading coach of the leading of the industry coach, and they never come across that way. Because they haven't chosen who they want to be. They're still being the person that was broke. They're still being the person that was in a job. They're still being the person that's still got all these identities. So what I do when I start working with someone is I've got to peel back the layer of the onion to clear up all their person's shit so they can start showing up in a completely different way. If you come to my event, I will literally go to your closet, metaphorically, and I will help you create identities that will literally be life-changing for your future. But the question is, if you don't do this, what's the consequence? The same. Do you not understand if you don't change your identity, you will stay the same financially? You can't keep telling yourself, I'm not really good with money, I am a person that always just pays the bills, whatever it is. You need to be in abundance. Instead of saying, I want more money, the new statement is, I am wealthy, because if I am wealthy, money will come. Most people are wanting something, acting like they don't have it. I need more clients, instead of saying, I am successful. Because if you are successful, guess what? You would attract clients. You have to be the identity first. Instead of saying, I want more sales, I am a freaking amazing, incredible person on the phone. I speak so well on the phone. I am a person that is charismatic on the phone. You have to be it first. Stop thinking more information is going to magically change your programming. It's not. What's going to change your programming is changing your identity. Instead of you saying, I am a morning person. See what I'm trying to say? I'm giving you as many examples as possible so you understand this. But I am a morning person. Well, the reality is I was never a morning person. Now I am a morning person since I've had a child. So the reality is my identity can change at any time. Stop thinking in this world of yours, in this short-clocked world, that's not who I am, this is not me. Stop it. This is what's keeping you in the same situation. It's like the coach out there saying, I don't want to do those things, that's not me. That's interesting. Why are you identifying yourself as this is not me? Because I am everything. And I will try everything, and I am also nothing. So if you identify yourself as this is the perfect person, you're scared of the opposite side of you. And if life is duality, then you're going to have darker sides and you're going to have lighter sides. If you just focus on the lighter sides all the time, or you just focus on the darker sides all the time and you don't balance it, then you're screwed. You've got to understand you're an introvert and an extrovert. Life is duality, like night and day, left and right. Jump up and I come down. That's the reality of life. So stop living your life saying, that's not me. I'm not willing to try reaching out to people. I'm not willing to freaking try getting on videos because that's not me. Well, guess what's not you? Well, guess what's not you? Being freaking rich. Do you know what else is not you? Making freaking money. That's definitely not you because you're not willing to do whatever it freaking takes. Identity shift is the most important thing that I can look at in the last 10 years that'll change everything. Yes, there's programming out. Yes, there's money programming out. But this is what I focus on when you start working with me. You work with one of my team. I've got trained coaches that work for me. You will be working on your identity shift. Because we know if you change your identity to making money, and you're a person that just makes money, that's who you are. I am a person that makes money. You can't not make money. Right now you're struggling to make money is because your identity is I'm a person that struggles to make money. That's it. If I can program your identity to be a person that always makes money, always gets clients, always succeeds, then you'll never struggle with money. Guys, this is such an important message. It's a little bit tight. I had to do it on this video a little bit more tighter for you guys, but if you want to learn the details behind this and really how to embody the stuff that I teach and how to really get your closet into a really powerful way that you wake up every day being powerful, making money, then come to my event. It's literally 2 to 3 weeks away. You don't want to miss this event. It literally will change your life. I know that for a fact. There's never been a person that's come to this event that hasn't been absolutely mind blown. So if you're interested, comment your biggest learning below, comment if you're interested, or send us a message, or join up with us and let us help you become super successful. Guys, have an incredible day, and I'll talk to you all very soon.